I am from Congo, the Democratic Republic of Congo, and in 2010, I was in my last year of high school, and I was trying to apply to universities, and I applied in university back home, but I also applied for a program called Diversity Visa, which is which grant actually visa to people outside of the U.S. and you eventually going to become a permanent resident. I applied for it in 2012. I won, and I didn't know where to go. I just know that it was a visa for the U.S. My uncle knew a guy here, he's a pastor, and he put me in contact with him. So this is where I started everything, and then I moved to St. Louis because the guy was living here in St. Louis. I was a student at the St. Louis Community College, and I knew that I was going to transfer to a school, and WashU was one of it, and it was in the top for me. And the problem was I was going to be able to afford for the tuition. Then I went to see my advisor, Sandra Knight. She kind of looked at me and she was like, okay, I think you a good student and you're gonna make it to WashU and you're gonna do good things there. So there is an opportunity here. There is a scholarship program which is called the Elizabeth Gray Dansford. I think you have to consider this if you want to apply to WashU. And from there, I started, reading and looking, doing some research about the scholarship, and I was going to be able to make my way to WashU through that scholarship. The big thing was, I think this was my first exam. Did a good job, I studied for it, and I had 95%, and I was super happy, I was really happy, because it was my first exam. And when I came to class, the professor was talking about the exam, and he was like, okay, you guys did a good job. The average of the exam is 96%. And that really shocked me. I was like, how is it possible the average is 96%? And I was below the average, and that kind of shocked me and motivated me to work harder and to get some work done. Being here has been really good for me because it's kind of challenged me to bring out the best of myself. Being surrounded by people who are thinking great, doing great stuff, and really studying hard, it's just a good feeling.